In a packed courtroom, a little girl stood before the judge. Her father, in handcuffs, watched helplessly as she made a daring offer. Her voice, clear and echoing, filled the silence. "If you let my dad go, I'll make you walk again." The room froze, then erupted in stifled laughter. The prosecutor just smirked, shaking his head in disbelief. From his wheelchair, Judge Henry Wallace glared down, his face a mask of cold authority. "This is a courtroom, not a circus," he barked, his voice like gravel. "Your father broke the law. No miracle will change that." The laughter in the gallery grew louder. The girl's father, John, bowed his head, a single tear tracing a path down his cheek. "Emma, please," he whispered, his voice trembling. "Don't do this for me." But Emma didn't back down. She took a step forward, her small shoes echoing on the marble floor. Looking the judge straight in the eye, she repeated, "I can make you walk. But first, release my father." The room fell completely silent. The judge's fingers tightened on the armrests of his wheelchair, his knuckles turning white. His face was a battlefield of pain, anger, and a flicker of some long-lost memory. "You have 2 minutes," he growled. "Show me your miracle. When you fail, you'll learn that justice doesn't bow to tears or childish tricks." The air in the courtroom grew heavy. Reporters leaned in, cameras ready. Guards stood statue still. Emma took a slow, deep breath and walked towards the wheelchair. She placed her tiny hands gently on the judge's lifeless knees. She closed her eyes and whispered, her voice trembling but clear, "Lord, this isn't for me. It's for him. Show them you still own the impossible." Just then, a soft, inexplicable wind rustled the heavy courtroom curtains. The judge shivered. Then, it happened. A finger on the judge's hand twitched. Once. Twice. Gasps rippled through the room. The wheelchair rolled back slightly as, slowly, unbelievably, Judge Wallace pushed himself up. He stood, swaying but unsupported, on his own 2 feet for the first time in years. The man who had mocked miracles was now shaking, tears of disbelief and awe streaming down his face. He stumbled forward and fell to his knees on the floor, right before the child. His voice, now broken with emotion, trembled as he spoke. "The justice of God is greater than the justice of men." He reached into his robe, pulled out a small key, and shuffled on his knees over to John. With his own hands, he unlocked the handcuffs. That day, in a courtroom built for judgment, a greater judgment took place. Not against a crime, but against unbelief. Even faith the size of a mustard seed can move mountains. If this story moved you, please like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring content. Thanks for watching.